My name is Muchemi Wambugu. I serve on the board of I&M Kenya, and I have been on the board since 2019, so that makes it about 4 years now. And my role is I look at the digital transformation work that the board is trying to do in the Imara strategy, and also advising on all issues with regards to technology and technology transformation. I also serve on the board risk committee, and I also serve obviously on the main board. I&M Bank, I think, is a very agile bank, being able to be nimble to respond to market needs. At the board, we looked at what is it that we can create to bring customer centricity to the work that we do. Many traditional banks, as you know, focus on the internal workings of the bank and not necessarily what the customer is actually asking for. So at I&M, we've changed that to say, let's put customer at the center of these transactions. And because of that, the digital transformation actually surrounds the ability to create better customer experience by using technology. The second part is also opting into more agile, more open systems to allow for quick turnaround for the bank to be able to adopt to new products. And then the last thing is also looking at the security of the transactions that people will be interfacing with the bank to make sure that the bank is actually protecting the customer needs. When you look at a highly regulated institution, you're regulated by very strong bodies. On the one hand, you have regulatory demands, and on the other hand, you have a lot of customer deposits. And on the other hand, you have partners who are actually interfacing with the bank. So a bank that is responsive is one that can actually use technology to its advantage, because then you're able to actually match it to meet the regulatory standards, but you're also able to also meet the customer demands as far as protecting their deposits. So how do you do that? There's a lot of work that goes ahead in the background to try and protect customer deposits. But on the other hand, there's a lot of work that actually is on the front end, which is what we call customer experience. So if you look at the OTG tools that we have, you're able to actually communicate and to talk with the bank in order to determine either A, products that you want to invest in, or B, what you can do with transacting with the deposits that you have with the bank. And if you have a bank like that, then it makes it very, very simple to carry out day-to-day transactions, so that you're not lining up at branches or you're not lining up at ATMs. You're actually looking at seamless ways in which you can use either M-Pesa or other transaction tools, but also enhanced banking products in order to make your life easier in the environment. So in essence, what it is that technology is the back-end driver of all the things that you actually need to do. What I represent is a different view that the board actually was looking for. So from what I gather is that the board was looking for perspectives in different industry settings, so that if you bring sectoral experience, what you're doing is you're also bringing diversity. And by bringing diversity, you're bringing knowledge, expertise, and awareness to the board about how to make decisions based on that new view. I must say that the shareholders have been very, very receptive, as well as the other board members that I serve with, receptive to the opinions of what is happening in the market, particularly in areas IT, but also in areas transformation. Because when you think about transformation, you're thinking about the people aspect, the processes that the bank needs to employ, and then the technology that is fundamental to drive those changes. And I think, in general, I think the board is very receptive with how we should work as a team in order to resolve what you call systemic issues, and also to catapult us to creating open systems that can allow us to be more competitive moving forward.